This being my first State of the Coast Guard address, I'm going to begin by talking about extraordinary people serving our nation today in the United States Coast Guard. That's our 88,000 active duty, reserve, civilian, and all volunteer auxiliary. Now, I recently had the pleasure of meeting Petty Officer Rebecca Templeton. She serves at Joint Interagency Task Force South in Key West, Florida. Rebecca is a tactical action officer. She's responsible for monitoring 42 million square miles of ocean. That's 10 times the size of the United States. Now, what Rebecca does is she connects the dots between operational intelligence and tactical assets. And her efforts have led to the interdiction of over 300 narcotic shipments, seizing over 140 vessels. And in her spare time, Rebecca's almost completed her master's degree in criminal justice. Rebecca is a shining example of our 21st century workforce. And down in Texas City, I met with Chief Warrant Officer Michael Treblecock. Now, Michael is a maritime casualty investigator. He's widely known for his professionalism, his analytical skill, and expertise in investigating maritime mishaps, like the collision that happened this past fall between a towing and a merchant vessel. It is his thorough investigation that determined the underlying cause and identified best practices to prevent similar incidents at a point in time where our maritime transportation system is the most congested it's been in my nearly 4 decades of service. And I also met with our aviators who serve at our Helicopter Interdiction Squadron, or as we know as HITRON. Their 46 interdictions in 2014 set a new record. And these 46 interdictions, almost all of them happen at night in perilous conditions. And on a single deployment aboard Coast Guard Cutter Boutwell this past summer, the HITRON crew of Lieutenant Zach Fuentes, Mike Owen, and Petty Officers David Ruiz and Mark Trice made 5 interdictions, leading to the arrest of 10 narco-traffickers and the removal of over 5,000 pounds of pure, uncut cocaine. Further, last fall, I met rescue swimmer Corey Fix at a Coast Guard Foundation dinner in the Bay Area. Now, Corey Fix was being honored for saving 13 lives this past year. All these people were in danger of being swept into the rocky cliffs of Northern California. Corey jumped from a perfectly good helicopter into a raging sea so that others may live. When asked to make a few remarks as he was being recognized at this dinner, as he stepped up to the podium, his exact words, "This is what I'm trained to do, and I had duty that day." And he walks off the stage. Talk about the champion of the understatement, but talk about humility and service before self. That is the 21st century Coast Guard of today, and I cannot be more proud to be part of this great organization.